Now, the good, the bad, and the gossip with John, Jay, and Rich.
All right, let's kick off the weekend with a little DVD. Got one?
DVD?
People still have DVDs?
Okay, well, let's start with the Duck Dynasty drama, which is quite the firestorm all over Phil Robertson's words against homosexuals in the latest issue of GQ magazine. Seems as that he's at this complete heart of a cultural tug-of-war, and both sides are pulling as hard as possible. So now we found out that Phil has been suspended indefinitely from the show Duck Dynasty. A&E announced that. They said they don't support what he said, and so he's suspended indefinitely. Now Phil's family has come forward and responded with this long thing, but the basic point of it said, if he's not part of the show, we're not part of the show. In their little spiel, they said, we're disappointed that Phil has his beliefs and he's been placed on hiatus for expressing his faith, which is a constitutionally protected right. We've had successful relationships so far with A&E, but as a family, we can't imagine the show going forward without the patriarch of our home.
I imagine what they'll do is they'll just take it to another network, like some outdoors network or something like that, and they'll be fine.
A&E might have the rights to it, so I don't know.
Yeah, Rich. Sometimes you're so naive in the TV world.
I'm knave.
You just can't take it over to another network.
Either way, a boycott A&E Facebook page has racked up over 500,000 likes. And even Louisiana Governor Bobby Jindal has come forward and said, look, it's sad that we're in a world where we laugh at Miley Cyrus, but then we condemn this guy for just saying, how he feels. It's a First Amendment right. And so, like I said, both sides are kind of pulling at this tug of war, and it's kind of crazy. There's lots more details that can be read on our website, johnjrich.com. Keyword GBG is where you can read all about it. Now, there's this new movie coming out. I don't know if you guys have heard it or seen the previews of it. It's called August Osage County.
No.
Meryl Streep, Julia Roberts. You remember? There's tons of...
Remember, I was telling you about it. I said there's a movie Julia Roberts is in.
Oh, that's the one you're talking about.
It's a big cast. I can't remember.
Huge cast. Well, I guess one scene in the movie, Julia Roberts has to take down Meryl Streep. And they came forward and said they didn't use stunt doubles or anything like that. So when Julia Roberts sat down with Ellen the other day, Ellen asked her, weren't you kind of worried about hurting Meryl Streep because she's kind of old,
I was worried I would hurt her, but then once she was actually on the ground and I was jumping over the table, there was no clear thought in my head about careful, it was just, it was on. Yeah. But she's feisty. She is feisty.
So there you go. Meryl Streep has a little fight in her. Who knew, right? In the meantime, Julia Roberts says she is genuinely grateful for the Kardashians and other huge reality stars. She says, as a film actor, I'm only inviting people to pay attention to my characters. She says, but if you're a reality star, by virtue, you're asking and inviting people to pay attention to you. She says, it's great because then they take the attention off of me. She likes her private life, so there you go. Now, I guess there is some big British trial going down over hacking voicemails and stuff like that. And I guess the jurors in this trial are hearing some very juicy voicemails from Prince William. A couple of them are to Kate Middleton, and a couple of them are from his brother. Now, I guess in some of the voicemails, Prince William called Harry a big hairy fat ginger. And then he's calling Kate Middleton his little babykins and stuff like that.
You mean he's calling Harry that, but they're buddies, they're brothers.
Yeah,
he's hey, you big ginger.
Endearment.
Yeah.
So and what's he calling Kate Middleton?
Babykins.
Hello, babykins.
Hello, babykins.
Hello, baby.
When you come over later, I'm going to send you a cheeky text message. That's what he said.
I think I have some of that audio, actually.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, I think so. I think I actually have Prince Williams.
Let's hear it.
Whoa! No, that's not it.
That was not it at all.
Hold on.
Yeah, baby.
There you go. In the meantime, when they got married, the breakout star of their wedding by far was Pippa Middleton.
In her butt.
Who, by the way, is engaged to some guy named Nico Jackson, which I find quite fascinating that this is news, and I feel really bad for this guy because of it. The Today Show wanted to break down and share with everyone who Pippa is engaged to.
Pippa has been dating Nico, who was a stockbroker, for over 6 months now. And again, this is a guy who comes from a pretty modest background himself, not an aristocracy, a lineage family, pretty typical.
He's no royal.
No royal.
This guy is just your average guy. He's
Poor guy.
Wait, I can't tell. In the very, if you play the clip again, listen to what he says. Pippa Middleton's been dating this guy who's been a stockbroker Has he only been a stockbroker for 6 months? Or has he been dating
They've
the guy
been
for 6
dating
No,
for
listen
6
to you. I think he's only been a stockbroker 6 months.
Pippa has been dating Nico, who was a stockbroker, for over 6 months now.
That's it. He's only been a stockbroker.
For over 6
Over
months.
6
I feel
months.
so bad
That could
for the
be-
guy. It's like news that they're engaged, but like, he's no royal.
Yeah.
I mean,
If
he's
you're
just
him,
a
you're like,
regular guy.
Hey,
Hey, I'm gonna have sex with Pippa Middleton. Can you give me credit for
For the
that?
rest of my life, people. For the rest of my life.
How about that?
On our website right now, johnjaneRich.com. Go there, type in the keyword GBG. The top 11 moments of Kanye West's interesting highs and lows of his ego on our website. There's all the videos and everything, johnjaneRich.com. Keyword GBG is where you can find it.